Is your tax debt valid? Do you agree that the assessment is correct? If you do not agree and you have information to support your position, you can amend your return or protest or appeal the assessment. Which option is available to you at the time depends on the stage at which your return or assessment is at. Hi, I'm Gary and welcome to TaxBulldog. In this short video, I'm going to talk about the validity of the tax you owe. Sometimes that's not always right. Tax debt arises from a number of ways. One is self-imposed when you file a return and you show that you owe on it, or the result of an audit, or the result of third-party reporting of information you may have forgotten to report on your return, or the result of the IRS or state filing a tax return on your behalf if you haven't filed one. I will cover this result in another video. Just because the IRS says you owe it, that doesn't mean it's correct. The agents make mistakes too, or make a judgment based on the evidence before them or the lack of evidence. If the time has passed for amending or appealing, you may be able to reopen the case with an audit reconsideration request. That is especially useful when you have gained information at a later date that was not available previously. To do this, there must have been an audit that resulted in additional tax and it's still unpaid. Now, I'll cover that option in more depth in another video. You need to know and understand that the IRS and states are deadline and document-driven agencies. First, things must occur by specific dates. It's not an open-ended or a casual process. The only proof that the government understands and accepts is documents, records, and the preponderance of evidence that they create. You may be able to get consideration when you have a lack of records if you can qualify it under the Cohan Rule. This was a Supreme Court decision back in the early 1900s that provided when given reasonable evidence, one can deduct expenses even without records when records were lost or destroyed. And I'll cover that in more depth in another video. You want to be sure that the tax debt you owe is valid. Even the IRS doesn't want you to pay any more than you are legally required to. If you have any doubts, look into it. Ask for explanations if you don't understand. Hire a professional if you feel it is too overwhelming. Now, here are some resources. Now we'll put these in the description below. TaxBulldog.com. Now this is my website, and there's many articles, documents, forms, and other information in regards to dealing with tax collection and audit issues. I tried to demystify things. The IRS on YouTube at this address. This is a treasure trove of helpful videos for taxpayers. It's very good stuff. In regards to knowing if your tax debt is valid, search for these terms: audit appeal or appealing tax dispute. So in closing, thank you for watching this video. In these videos, it is impossible to cover all the scenarios and nuances that taxpayers may encounter. I try to cover the most common. If you need further help, I recommend hiring a licensed tax professional. If you like this video and got something out of it, please give me a like and share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Please subscribe to see my future videos as I produce them, so you can be aware of topics that may be timely and important to you at that time. Also, from time to time, I will update the descriptions in my videos as I add other relative videos and information as an update. Check back often if you need more information. I may have something new for you. Thank you.